What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to... Yorda, where are you going? Get back down here. Hey. No, we're going this way now. Come on. She, changed direction in the middle of that. What was that all about? Anyway, what is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming back to our Let's Play ICO. In the last episode, we activated some gigantic satellite dish mechanism thing, reflector, I don't know what it was. But whatever it is, it caused the main gate to start glowing, and that probably means a good thing. I would assume that means that it's going to open. But more importantly than that, at least for my purposes, I have a sword now, and the sword is going to come in handy almost immediately. This is why you're going to want to bring it with you when you head out of this area. Yes, the game gives you another chance to grab it, but you want it now, trust me, for this part right here. So, we're going to be escorting Yorda across this big section as fast as we possibly can, because we want to get as close to those portals as possible, but obviously we're going to still have to fight these guys off, and I would highly recommend not doing so really far away from the portals, because, you know, I've talked about this strategy many times. Just, it's you think you're closer to danger when you're on top of the portals. You're actually much closer to safety, because you actually have a security blanket right there with the fact that you can pull her out at any time, which is a lot easier to do when you're not super far away from her. So they're going to stumble and try to grab her a bunch as we go. As long as they don't get in front of you, you'll be okay. That's when they can actually get a hit on you and take her away. So now that we're close, we can get to swinging. And the sword, okay, 3 hits on the little guys, and it's 4 hits on the big guys. So now it is extremely strong, and I can't believe I actually took a hit there. It's all right. You're going to hit these ones a few more times. Yeah, keep flinging your wings at me. And there we go. Okay, got them all. It was just the 4, so we should be fine. Now, I'm actually going to leave Yorda about here. She can follow me if she wants to, but as long as she doesn't follow me up the ladder, I am okay. Because this is a really long climb. She doing it? Oh, she is doing it. Okay, maybe if I can go through the door really quickly, her position will reset. Because, yeah, her climbing up this and climbing down this takes an eternity. So we want to head through here because this area was shown to us at the last episode during that cutscene. There is your bonus sword if you missed it. Just come over here, pull the lever, and the bridge is activated. This was a bridge we actually saw a very long time ago, as far back, I believe, as episode 2. These bridges were all up connecting to previous portions of the castle. Uh-oh, did she just get grabbed? I do believe she did. Okay, well, that's awesome. I thought I was fast enough here. But I guess not. Okay, so we're going to have to get down there to rescue her. Don't worry, we'll be fine. If we get about halfway down and then drop, we should be okay. And now we'll pull her out. What a jerk. Man, that was so quick. I did not think I left her for that long. I guess if you really want to, you can have her follow you up there just to be absolutely safe. But for whatever reason, yeah, that happened like immediately. I've definitely done that before and not had an issue. Luckily, that guy only takes 2 hits, and we should be good here. Okay, is it done? Is that it? All right, we're good. Let's head on through now. So we're going to cross back over this bridge, but we are not going to go into the room that we were in the second episode, which is the big chandelier room. We are instead going to go somewhere that seemed at least available for the longest time, but we've never actually done anything with it up until now. So real quick, I'm going to leave you right there. You're fine. It's not like we're going into another room this time. We're going to climb up this crate. And now that we have a sword, we can actually do this. Oops. Wait, am I not supposed to do it there? Maybe I'm not supposed to do it there. Hold on. I think I want to actually go over... Do I want to go over here, maybe? I guess, does it really matter? Oh, come on, kid. I'm trying to pull the stick to the left and have him jump, and he's just jumping straight up. Okay, that'll probably do... Okay, this is where I want to be, because I want to grab that ledge there. All right. And I'm going to go here. Oh, gosh, dang it. I wanted to land on that thing. You can slice... I guess I could try it from there. You can slice the rope from up top, but it's very finicky. Oh, my goodness. Very finicky and doesn't always work exactly the way you want to, so sometimes cutting it from that taller pillar can be a little bit better. But we'll see if I can get this to work here, especially because you can fall if you miss this. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. It doesn't always work right there. So... if I can land on that pillar, that would be great. Can I go around this? Maybe I can do this. There we go. That's better. All right, now drop down here. Face that way and slice. Perfect. There we go. We got it. Sorry, that part's a little bit, not esoteric, but just kind of annoying. And now that we've dropped that all the way down, we have another place to go. But we're going to have to do a little bit of backtracking. So let's bring Yorda with us. And now we can head into the chandelier room again. And we're just going to kind of descend down into the main courtyard where that rope dropped to. And if you noticed, you might not have been paying attention, but if you did notice, there was an open window directly in front of that rope. Oh my goodness. Let's not climb up the crate by accident. You know, I can't even blame ICO for that, like accidentally mantling things, because that's a thing that still happens in video games to this day. And like where they just are like, oh, you wanted to climb up here, and it's like, no, I very much didn't, guys. Okay, I'm gonna using the sword. Look at this. Look at the sword just lay waste to everything here. This is so strong. It's so good. Everything just dies immediately to this thing. Even if you take a hit here. We're going to see where you are going. That's fine. It's probably taking him down. Okay, you're dead. Let's see. Oh, just right there. Oh, man, you're going to make my life way too easy for me, aren't you? I bet I can get to you before you pull her in. Yeah! Look at that. Beautiful. All right, through we go. So, yeah, much more confident fighting off all of those things, because I believe that's the same number of flying creatures that were there the first time, but obviously all you had was a stick and a prayer, so yeah, that's why it was much better to rush to the door, but now that you have a sword, it's really not so bad. I mean, the sword is kind of what you want for the rest of the game, if I'm being completely honest with you. Now, I am aware, and some people are probably going to be telling me, or yelling at me, I am aware that there is technically a third weapon that is in ICO, but that weapon is exclusive to the PAL region version of this game. It was not available in the NTSC version, which I do believe the PS3 version is based on, or at least has the additional weapon in it, but it was not available in North America. It's a secret weapon, and basically it's just a more powerful sword. I am not going to be bothering with that in this playthrough, in case that wasn't completely obvious. It's not because, you know, it's not really helpful or anything. It is, and actually I jumped to the wrong window. There's an upper window I need to go through. It is very helpful, but it's also too helpful, like way too helpful, to the point where I'm not even going to bother using it, and we're going to show how you can just easily beat the game with just the normal amount of stuff. That sword basically one-shots everything in the game, and yeah, I'm not going to need that. I'm not going to use that, even if it does make my life a lot easier. We're not going to bother with it. There are hundreds of guides on how to get it. It's really not all that complicated, but yeah, we're not going to bother with that in this playthrough. Because this is not a game that I need, like, every advantage that I can get. I just need to not be dumb, and I need to actually just do the puzzles correctly. Now, we're going to push that crate down, and we're going to take this ladder. That's just to kind of soften the drop here. But the crate is actually going to be important for getting Yorda up here, because as we have established, she cannot climb ropes. But she can climb on crates, and we can help her up. So out it goes. Come on up, and once she climbs up that, I should be able to extend my hand, right? There we go. Beautiful. And there are no monsters in this room, thankfully, so through to the next area we're going to go, and it's not going to be a problem in the least. And we're almost at, and I think we're going to be dealing with it in the next episode, my absolute least favorite part of the game, which it's just a control issue thing. I hope I can get through it as seamlessly as possible, but it's a bit rough. We're like I said, we're coming up on it, but I don't think we're going to deal with it in this episode. We're still a few more rooms away from that particular spot. But all right, okay, so you hear the sound of rushing water. You see a waterfall here. That's probably pertaining to something, right? Well, right now I'm going to leave Yorda right there. Just hang tight. She does not need to follow you. She actually can through most, if not all of this stuff, but there's going to come a point where she won't be able to go as far as you can go, and then you'll have to bring her all the way back down, and that's just annoying. It's this part right here. So come to the chain, and I'm going to just do that jump. No, not that jump. That was the bad jump. That was not the jump I should have done. Oh, gosh dang it. That was the swingy jump. Well, I'm glad I tested that just to kind of show that that jump was not going to work. Yeah, I wasn't too worried about failing that anyway because, yeah, this is an autosave regardless. So, all right, now we'll do this for real. It's kind of interesting. Like, you can never really tell if you're going to make that. I mean, I guess I could have gone, like, higher up and made that probably, but he sort of drops like a rock in the ladder half of that animation, so it really isn't the best. Okay, I don't want to actually go up that ladder. I want to go down this one here. And what we're going to do is I'm going to get about halfway and drop, and then I am going to take this crate. Now, where the room she is in, I'm pretty sure is completely safe from shadow monsters, so don't worry about that. Just bring this crate all the way over. We got a long way to go with it. I'm just going to push it all the way over here. What we need to do is we want to drop it down to into this little area right here. Doesn't really matter where you drop it. Anywhere is good. That'll be fine. And so now, what we want to do is we want to get her through the gate up there. But to do that, I am going to walk on over here. Pull this lever. And cut the footage again. Sorry about that. Okay, so there is a... Whoa, easy eco. Come on. Don't be doing that now. Oops, wrong button. Let's pull this lever here. Thank you. My goodness. Press circle like 20 times before it finally decided it wanted to actually take the input. I thought I grabbed your hand. Come here. Don't be so shy. It's okay. Now, you'll see that this is just kind of a ledge that leads off into nothing, so just ignore that for now. We're going to take her over to the elevator. Well, not for now. Ignore that forever. Never think about that ledge ever again. I am commanding you to do that. And all we got to do is take her over to the crate, which seems easy enough, right? Like we're really not going to have a problem here in the slightest. Okay, well, here. Come on over here. I'm going to hop up. And once I do that... Here, let me pull down my hand again, or lower that down. You gonna make it? No shadow monsters, right? No, I do believe we are good. All right, let's go. So now we just need to climb the ladder, and yes, this one is required, and it's a long one. Can I call her from here? No, apparently Eco can't yell while climbing ladders. So let's get all the way up. Now, if she can just make her way up here, we should be good to go. But so far, it looks like we are completely safe in this room, which, I mean, that's... Thank goodness for that, honestly. Really wasn't looking forward to any more fights. Man, that is one heck of a horizon. Look at that. Look at all that. My goodness, that's got to be like the ocean in this world, right? I would assume so. It's not going to just be some big lake. It's freaking massive. And now, one more ladder to go. And then we're on to the next area. Lot of climbing in this area. My goodness, look at that. And they just keep making them taller, too. Now, this actually has a switch that we're going to need to step on to open this up. I don't know why this one is bigger. It looks like you need both of us to step on it for some reason. But no, that is not the case. You can just step on it yourself and go through. It's weird. It's weird that they decided to go with a completely different... I guess just for aesthetics, I suppose. But when a lot of other... models have been completely consistent in this game, it's very interesting that that is the one thing that they decided to change. And I don't quite understand why. Okay. This room right here that we are walking through, this is the room that drives me nuts. But luckily, we're not, like I said, we're going to be dealing with it in this episode, not just yet. There is another kind of weird thing here soon enough. But I do believe... Oh, there's no couch in this one? I thought there was a couch in this room. I guess I was wrong. Okay, then never mind. We're going to deal with the first annoying thing right now before we call this an episode. So we're just about done. This is a really quick section to get through, though, so I want to do it first before I say goodbye today. So let's, oh, no, get up on it. There you go, buddy. And we're just going to shimmy all the way across the room like so. But you're going to notice that the pipe is bent. And you go, oh no, what am I supposed to do? Just keep going. Trust me. He'll grab onto it. Yep. That always threw me off. Like, am I going to die here? No. It's just a little thing, I guess. Gives more character to the whole puzzle and to the room, I suppose. Rather than just climbing across a singular pipe all the way. Which you are going to do for the rest of these pipes, basically. All right. Through we go. Although, are they pipes? Because they are... You know, they're square, so that doesn't really make them. But that's got to be a very badly designed pipe, I would assume. But I don't know. Maybe it's not for water. Maybe it's for something else. And now, woo, easy. Pull this switch. First things first. And this is going to get a piston system going. Now, you're probably wondering what the heck that's all about. Well, fear not. You can, if you want to go across that pipe, be my guest. It is pointless. Don't do it. Instead, I would highly recommend just dropping down. And what we're going to do is probably the most esoteric and complicated puzzle in the game, and I'm not even kidding because it is all a timing thing. Climb up on this, and yeah, okay, it's going to shoot you up. So wait for the thing to depress all the way, and then as it goes down, you're going to want to try to hit the jump button at the same time. Really not easy to do. I'm going to try this again. Come on. Nope, still not the right timing. You want ICO to be jumping right as it's at its lowest point, which is kind of, oh, there we go. A little bit strange, but we got it. Third time was the charm. The timing on that is incredibly confusing. Also, you want to hold a triangle when you do it. Don't just press it. Otherwise, it's not going to work quite the same. Well, we got it eventually. All right, this is the room I hate, but like I said, I will subject you all to it in the next episode because, guys, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Let's Play ICO very much. If you're worried about me leaving Yorda behind, fear not. I am about to remedy that situation here in like 2 seconds. In the next episode, we will be continuing through this area and hopefully starting to make our way on over to the opposite arena of the castle so we can open up the gate again. But with all that said, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.